There is a voice inside your head that doesn't tell you the truth. It whispers, "You aren't good enough," or "Don't even try." And our default response is to simply take it at its word. Take a man named Daniel. He lived a life defined by routine. He worked the same job, followed the same schedule, and held the same quiet ambitions. But inside, his internal experience was loud. Every time he felt the drive to change his situation or try something new, his mind immediately generated a wall of noise. "Who do you think you are?" Or "You'll only embarrass yourself." Daniel wasn't stopped by a lack of physical ability. He stayed in place because his mind convinced him he shouldn't move, effectively causing his body to surrender before he ever took a step. The result was a life that remained fixed. Years passed without progress, not because Daniel lacked potential, but because his mind refused to authorize the actions required to reach it. Now, this creates a very strange contradiction. The human brain is a biological tool refined over millions of years to ensure our survival. It is capable of advanced mathematics and complex social navigation. Yet this same supercomputer can induce total paralysis over a modern task as simple as making a phone call or asking for a promotion. It seems as though a masterpiece of evolution is executing a program of intentional self-sabotage. But biology rarely wastes energy on a malfunction this persistent. If the brain is designed for our benefit, then this paralyzing doubt must serve a hidden primal function that no longer fits the world we live in. Daniel eventually met an old man at a park who seemed to possess a state of peace that Daniel couldn't imagine. When asked how he stayed so calm, the man gave him a different way to look at his thoughts. He explained that the mind is built for protection, not for personal growth. It isn't interested in your happiness, it's interested in your safety. This is what biologists call an evolutionary mismatch. Our brains evolved over a vast, flat timeline of hunter-gatherer history, only to be hit by this sudden spike into the complex, high-stakes modern era. Because our biological software updates so slowly, it still uses an ancient logic flow. It takes a modern social risk, like public speaking, and routes it directly into a primitive alarm system designed to detect lethal threats. The negative voice isn't a reflection of your actual talent. It is a primitive safety mechanism trying to keep you alive by keeping you exactly where you are. Daniel decided to test this. He chose a small task he had been avoiding, and as expected, his mind immediately predicted a disaster. Instead of following the impulse to quit, Daniel used the pause. He stopped and asked himself a single question. Is what my mind is telling me actually true? When his mind couldn't provide a factual answer, he took the step anyway. He performed the task while the internal alarm system was still screaming. The predicted catastrophe never happened. There was no embarrassment and no failure, only a sense of progress. By surviving the attempt, Daniel proved that the voice wasn't an authority. It was a fabricator of fear, using lies to enforce a safety he didn't actually need. This didn't make the voice disappear. You cannot delete the survival code that has been hardwired into the human brain for millennia. What changed was Daniel's response. Whenever that protective voice appeared, he met it with defiance instead of obedience. He began taking risks, treating a potential failure as a source of information, rather than a threat to his survival. He stepped into the unknown because he realized the danger wasn't real. Mental freedom isn't the absence of fear. It is the refusal to let a primitive biological reflex make your decisions for you. Years later, Daniel explained that his life shifted when he stopped treating his thoughts as facts and started treating them as suggestions. Comfort and safety are the brain's default settings, but success requires moving into the discomfort that the survival brain is trying to avoid. If you wait until your mind feels ready to take a risk, you will wait forever. Your biological programming is not designed to ever feel ready for the unknown. You have to take control, because while that voice belongs to your mind, the mind belongs to you. You are the master.